People, the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as P+7 on Twitter and YouTube, P+ elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps can be purchased at people.etsy.com. And no, I'm not being a bad girl. This is an electronic cigarette. Look at there. It's supposed to smell and give the sensation and the taste of a nicotine related device, otherwise known as menthol, but it basically feels like a cigarette that's too light, and there's no smell. If I could figure out how to get it to smell like a nicotine, I'm thinking of spritzing it with some peppermint, so that way it can still have the smell I'm used to and the, fixation I'm used to, because let's face it, carrot sticks and celery sticks, that's not going to work for me. So I walked in the house with this, and my kids looked at me all odd, my mom looked at me all odd, and my daughter went, until she realized, oh, wait a minute. So it fooled her. It didn't fool me. But anyway, let me show you this thing. I don't have the package. I thought I did. Well, I'll share that later. But in the meantime, this actually has helped. It only costs $6, which, and it's supposed to have enough nicotine for 2 weeks, or enough vapor, because it's actually water vapor, that will last for 2 weeks worth of smoking. It doesn't matter if this runs out halfway through or not, as long as I can do this, it will probably fool my brain, because most of my issue with the smoking has been the something in my mouth thing. It's like I had patches on the entire time I was at the hospital and the entire time I was at home, and I didn't even really want a cigarette until someone said, you can't have one. That's like a little quirky thing I got. I can't stand when I run out of anything. It's always been that way. You tell me I can't have this, that's the only time I want it. So, if you say, you can't have this, yeah, I can. And, yep, the patch is still there. See? So, I'm being a good girl with the patch and the pretend cigarette, and maybe the pretend cigarette and this pretend function with the pretend cigarette and the nicotine replacement will lead to real success with the quitting smoking thing. In the meantime, you are now up to date. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye now. And as always, my blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. Oh, that breaks some of the loose. Well, I'll put those back together later. And my soaps can be purchased at people.etsy.com. And now I have a square reader, so I can, isn't that thing cool over there? It reads credit card information directly into my account, so that way if someone needs a soap on the local level or any of my products on the local level, as long as they have a Visa in their hand, I can scan it directly into the phone, which goes directly into my account, and they get their product right now. So That's much cheaper and much more efficient than ProPay, where they had you dial on this phone, and then I had to use an interface because I couldn't, their non-TTY interface and my hearing or lack of was causing all kinds of issues. And then when they finally got that in place, they were charging almost twice as much for the same service. So basically, I just went to PayPal and Etsy, and now I can just do what I'm used to, except for it costs a normal amount of money. And I don't have to worry about, oh, do you have a TTY or do you have a voice phone or whatever, because this, I can do everything electronically, including scan the card. So, all that being said, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I'm going to go play with this pretend cigarette for a while. And actually, I'm going to look into which one has a stronger taste, because this one, it says Infinity, is a little bit lighter than the cigarettes I generally smoke, so it doesn't have the same, you know what I mean? Anyway, someone told me about one called Enjoy, and since it costs like $5, compared to what regular cigarettes cost for $4, and by the time I find the one that works for me, I would have spent hardly any money. So that will work out in the long run too. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe. Buy me some soap for me. Bye, y'all.